Start flattening rough sawn wood on the joiner, setting the depth at about 1/32 of an inch or so. Don't try to take too much unless the wood is really twisted. Then you can go up to about 1/16 of an inch if you need to. But keep in mind you can set it through as many times as you want, and you're going to have less chance of chatter or tear out if you take less with each pass. You can tell when it's flat because all of the rough areas on the underside will disappear completely. Make sure you keep the bowed side up when you're doing this first step. It's really important so you're knocking off the low areas at both ends of the board. Then move on to your planer. Don't try to take too much, especially on the first pass. There's bound to be high spots in the board, and the board might get hung up in the planer. That's hard on the board, and it's hard on the planer too. If it's too low, you might have to pull it through. Once you find the first thickness that you're going to plane at, you can get a little bit more aggressive because you know that the high spots are all knocked down at this point. Now take the board back to the joiner and joint one edge, again with the bowed side up. In this case, the bowed side is pointing up, so you're going to knock off the high spots at both ends of the board. As with the first side, you can tell when an edge has been completely jointed because there won't be any rough spots, and when you sight it, it'll be perfectly straight. Check it with a square to make sure the fence is square to the bed. Rip the board down on the table saw to about 1/8 inch of the final width and join it down until you get exactly the right width that you're after. Check it with your tape measure and put the number on 1 and you'll get an exact measurement and get that thing right where you want it. You can start building your piece of furniture.